Evet, kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Hemen bir kontrol. Tamam. Abi en son işte bize ihanet etti Hov. Herkesi öldürdü abi. Ve şimdi bize gideceğiz annenizle. Hazine odasına gideceğiz. Gidelim bakalım. Neresi? Burası mı? Böyle mi gideceğiz bakalım? Yok. Böyle gideceğiz. Hemen gitmemiz lazım. Ne oluyor? Ben nereye gidiyorum? Savaş. Heh, aferin sana. Oha, kaç kişi var? Vur vur. Aslan yedim, aslan yedim. Kaçma lan. Geber. Moloz. Gelin buraya. Ben benimle bekleyin, ben de savaşmak istiyorum. Sen al bakalım silahını. Heh. Bok gibi kal. Oo. Abi bunların köpekleri var. Gel buraya. Öldürmeyin lan bizimkileri. Orada bir sandık görüyorum. Sen gözüm orada. Sandıkta. Görmüyor oğlum bu adam. Öf. İçinden geçtik. Ver. Ne var? Abi cidden koskoca sandıkların koyu mantar mı var ya? Bari boş çıkartsaydı en azından. Küfür gibi ya. Ben de bir şey falan bekliyorum, böyle güzel silah milah. Lan bir bitmediniz lan. Köpeğim sen buna saldır, buna. İşte okçuya saldır, okçuya. Annemizle biz yan yanayız. Köpekleri bir keselim. Abi bunlar bitmiyor ya. Gel amına. Aa, dur. Al lan, bende de var aynısı. Hah, öyle bok gibi kalırsın işte. Şimdi neredeyiz abi? Burada. Hazine hemen aşağımızda. Okey. Aga adamlar ölmüş lan. Kart oynayanlar. Ne bu? Neyse al abi, hepsini satarız ya. Demir battı, kısa yay, mısa yay. Oo. Şimdi bir bakalım, kontrol. Hızlı. Ne olur, ortaya geç, kalkanı geç. Baltaya geç, aile kılıcı, kısa yay. Aile kılıcı abi. Tek ellendi, en sevdiğim. Tamam. Ha, görev tamamlandı. Bakalım. Okey. Abi Hov'un ihaneti. Nereye gideceğiz? Salona. Ya babamız da oradaydı kesin ya. Gel. Saldırın lan. Vurun yiğitlerim. Gel buraya, gel. Öyle yok öyle kaçmak. Yok öyle kaçmak. Ne vereceğim mi? Metal parçası. Siz ne veriyorsunuz lan? Bok gibi hepsi. Bok gibi ölürsünüz öyle. Gel buraya. Ne bu moloz. Oo, büyücü var, gel buraya. Büyücü sen. Aslan bakayım. Hop. Ha, bu oyunda böyle atak iptali yapıyorum ya. Ya buraya. Bir yandan da lootlamaktan vazgeçmiyorum. Bu su fena kargaşa lan ha. Öldü mü? Öldü.
Go, man the gate. Keep those bastards. Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
Geçtiler zaten.
They killed Oriana. And
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gate. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
Aynen
When I
bulmamız
last
lazım
saw the
babamızı.
town, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you.
bless you, Sir Gilmore.
Maker, watch over us all.
Abi bu da ölecek ya. Güzel, bu da şey olacaktı. Dream Office. O zaman hemen mutfağa abi. Hemen mutfağa. Save aldı. Gel buraya.
And I shall do the same to How when I see him.
Artık tamam. Nerede abi mutfak ya? Heh. Bu ne? Ranked. Boss mu geliyor? Aynen, boss geliyormuş. Böyle şüpheli bir çıkartalım aradan. Sonra direkt 4-5 kişi dalarız boss'a. Gel. Hemen bir stunlayayım ya. Tamam öldü bu. Stun yediyse öldü. Al bakalım Morgana Q'sunu. Ne veriyor? Pot. Hiç yoktan iyidir. Abi hemen mutlu. Abi şeyler dönmüş bizim. Aşçı ölmüş mü lan? Abi aşçı dönmüş ya. Yo bu aşçı mı? Abi aşçı dönmüş. Abi kolumuz da yaralanmış.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce,
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there. He can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
Aynen.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Burgess. Tell him what has happened.
Babamız ölecek ya.
Yes,
Revenge.
vengeance.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded.
Aynen, boşa şey yapmaya gerek yok ya.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. House
Ah,
have
Duncan.
not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My youngest son helped me get here. Maker be praised.
I am not surprised. I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me, but I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
You fought your way to me through Howe's men. I think the Maker's intention is clear. I will take the Tyrna and your son to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens.
Artık
Fight with us.
Grim Office'da.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Hal's treachery. He will live.
Aynen
Make his
öyle.
mark on the world.
Aynen öyle.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill
Hush,
every
ya.
bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
Abi ikisi de ölecek.
Then live, darling. Become a Grey Warden and do what is right.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. You know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
Öldüreceğim oğlum o adamı. O adamı öldüreceğim. O adamı öldüreceğim.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Aha burada o zaman
Duncan.
büyük bir savaş dönecek. Aha kral.
I didn't expect
Garen gibi lan.
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a...
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Evet. Ündet laf.
Your brother has already arrived with High Ever's men. But we are still awaiting your father. Dead? What do you mean?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor, and had we not escaped, he would have killed us.
I can scarcely believe it.
Aynen.
As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring
Acaba
out
kralın burada
justice.
öldüğünü falan mı
You
düşünüyor?
have my word.
Riskli bir hareket. Çünkü eğer kral mesela bu savaştan sağ çıkarsa abi bitti yani. İşi adam kral. Oysa bir şey işte. Hı.
No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds. Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
O destek
Eamon
geliyor.
just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Çok güzelmiş lan kaskları.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the blight can be ended.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on...
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey War... I must go before Loghain
Oyun mu
sends out a
sanıyor lan
search
bu?
party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Kralı sevdim ama ciddiye almıyor işi.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Aynen.
True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
İştirak aynı.
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon. The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must know there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive. You heard what the king said. He is scouting in the wilds and beyond contact. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Şunlar bir geçsin. Postagar. Günlüğe bakalım. Alistair adını girimi al. Tamamlamış görevler. Bakalım abi şuraya. Çivili deri eldivenli. Handstike. İki değişiyor herhalde. Bak. Çivili deri botları yok. Gerek yok. Çivili deri. Ver at. Buzdur orta at. At. At. At. At. Yetenekler. Dur bir level atlayalım. Seviye atla. Harbi ver çevikliğe. Buradan buna ver. Bu bir skill değil mi? Aynen. Tamamdır. Şimdi abi buraya geldik. Kaç dakika olmuş video? 18. Azıcık daha oynayalım. Şimdi o zaman gezelim bakalım etrafı. Ortam evet. Ortam iyi gibi. Onu kule. Devam edelim. Asker. Yapılmıyor.
Hey, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan.
Aynen.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Aynen, Alistair'ı arıyor.
I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Postagardan
Used to be a
bahset.
fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days, you were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting some. Probably in his tent. He and Teyrn. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Teyrn Loghain wild. Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest. A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it. This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of... These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Go on, then. Not far. It's straight ahead. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here. Good luck to you, then.
Sağ ol. Sağ ol asker. Ortaya gittiğinde şimdi buraya bir gidelim bakalım ne varmış burada. Kralın koruması.
Greetings. King Kaelan is not in his tent right now. I suppose I do, though he's spending
İşte
most of his
ikna
time with the Grey
edici
Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
Aynen savaşı
That's how the
göreceğiz
Teyrn
ya.
feels. He'll do. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
Kraliçe mi?
She's the Teyrn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. Probably
Okey. Gidelim o
as you
zaman. As you wish. Empire. Bu da Loghain. Bu da kim general
You
falan
approach the
herhalde.
tent of Teyrn Loghain. State your business.
İçeride mi şu an ne
He's
yapıyor?
inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
Ver en sevdiğim. Ne?
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new
Oh,
Grey
yeah.
Warden, I assume. Kaelan's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden? Marek respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place. You look familiar. Have I seen you at the Landsmeet? The king told me of his promise. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you? If Kaelan has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort. He is Marek's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man.
You approach the tent of Teyrn Loghain. State. How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. King Marek rewarded him by making him a Teyrn. Can you imagine? Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn. Very well.
Okey. Burada ne var? Duncan'ın ateşi. Tamam hadi. Ateşin başında bitirelim bölümü. Bir dahakinde görüşmek üzere.